Hey friends, I am excited today to take you once again beyond the front door to another hidden gem in Rice County, right here in Faribault. Today I'm going to take you to the Runamuck Workshop. This is such a cool place. I visited it when they had their ribbon cutting and grand opening just before Christmas. So come on along with me and let's check it out.
Thank you. Well, welcome to Runamuck. Our whole goal with this store is to have some really cool things that you're not going to find anywhere else locally in Faribault. And so we work really hard to source some really cool things. And we have our own personal experts because we have 3 kids that are 8, 10, and 11. And they are always helping us making decisions on what they think we should bring in. And honestly, we have a lot of things in here that are their favorites from us growing up. So it's a little bit of a trip down memory lane for us a lot of times too. And so those toys we bring in and we know they hold up, right? And they're a hit at our house.
And when it comes to gifts, I know you have a lot of toys and things like that are geared more towards children, but what do you have that might be, if I needed to pick up a gift for, say, my sister?
Absolutely. So we really strive to bring things into the store that can fit a need for a large age category. So I guess if you want to look, we certainly can. Yeah. So there's a lot of different brands that we bring in, and we're always sourcing new things, right? So the things that come to mind that kind of fill that huge age category are like your My Paint By stickers. They can be as young, or I get a lot of adults that come in and do them because they're super fun. They're like a paint by sticker, you pick it out, or you pick out a picture and then the stickers correspond in the back, right? Kind of a cool thing for anybody to do. But some of my favorite things are our Lifelines brand. You guys have probably heard me talk about Lifelines all the time if you watch any of my lives, because honestly, they're my favorite. Sell a ton of these to kids and adults alike because they're cool art kits, or I don't know, coloring, I guess I'd call them. And then they have the Lifelines with like the oils, essential oils and stuff. This is my favorite, the candle, right? It's a flameless candle. And it's, unfortunately, battery is dying on me. It is a USB plug-in, but it lights and gives off puffs of smoke, and then you can blow it out. And then we have any of the like slime stuff, but pick-me pads are kind of I don't want to say TikTok trend, but kind of, right? So they're a thing where it's just a diversionary thing if you're like anxious, any of that kind of stuff. Kind of pick the beads out. We carry errands, and then we carry my favorite new brand, which is Kate & Co. Not new brand, but they have a lot of fun, like pampering yourself. I personally use the sponges because I think they're fantastic for travel. So I grab one when we are ready to go on a trip and throw it in my bag, and that is what I use for, travel, because it's all in one. And a lot of our 3D printed stuff is really for everybody. Corey can kind of talk about, the 3D printed stuff that
I've been doing it for probably 10 years. Started as a hobby, and then I'm a mechanical engineer, so I'd introduced it to some of the places that I worked at because it just had become more and more accessible and cheaper and much better performance than it had historically. And I eventually ended up turning it into my primary business. And so that's kind of what helped build what you see here. But we do a lot of printing right here. I do a lot of printing at home still. It needs to all get here eventually, but we can come up with any kind of fun, unique toys. We source designs online, and we can just kind of roll through the different holidays or different occasions and make fun things.
And you have that spinning heart. Can you just show me real quick how that works?
So this is a pass-through, as it's called. It's just a fidget. Basically, it's a cool design that's kind of a mind bender, right? Where you can pass it all the way through.
Yeah.
One of the fun things you can do with this one is spin it around like that. Valentine's Day, so it's a good gift for the holiday coming up.
Right.
And once we're through Valentine's Day, we'll start coming up with some stuff for the next one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for showing me around, showing me all this amazing stuff.
Absolutely.
You folks that are watching this, make sure you get down here to Runamuck. I will link their Facebook page. You need to get out there and follow them and stop on down and get some gifts and chocolates, things for yourself, things for your friends, things for your kids. It's amazing in here. Well, I sure hope that you enjoyed that little trip into Runamuck Workshop as much as I did. What a lot of fun, great items they have. I sure couldn't leave without buying something. So I got myself some of those Abdallah chocolates, Num. That's a sea salt and caramel chocolate covered stuff. And then, of course, I got this little lizard. She is so cute. She's going to go on my desk. I just couldn't pass it up. Just made me happy. And I like things that make me happy. Make sure you get out and visit them, do some shopping, go out to their Facebook page, like and follow them. Sheana is always doing unboxings, always new stuff coming in. It's a great, great place to shop. I'm excited to bring you along on my next Beyond the Front Door Hidden Gems in the Rice County areas. We'll see you real soon.